speaker. He's been around for quite a while. Ethan Berkowitz got to Alaska as soon as he could. That's what it says on your bio. And he came the long way around to get here, from law school to Antarctica, and finally to Alaska in 1991. Ethan's hauled nets and picked fish on commercial boats in Bristol Bay. He's herded reindeer in the Aleutians and snow machined from Manly to Nome. He's traversed glaciers, driven the haul road, dip netted the Copper, and hunted caribou on the Coba. He's shared food everywhere from Metlakatla to Barrow, slept on couches in places like from Caltag to Kenai, picked berries in Bethel, gotten stitched up in Palmer, I'm not sure why, purchased a wardrobe in Petersburg, flipped a skiff in the Lynn Canal, tipped his truck just off the Glen Highway, and celebrated a birthday in Cordova. And of course, as the minority speaker of the House for minority leader in the House for 10 years in Juneau, he did an awful lot of jawboning down there. He is one of our endorsed candidates in the U.S. House race for the primary. His name, as you all know, is Ethan Berkowitz. Please welcome him.
Well, I heard the governor say that she felt a little bit apologetic about being a Republican in front of this crowd. Well, I don't feel any shame about being a Democrat in front of this crowd. But I wish my friend Sarah Palin were still here, because I'd like to say that we're all Alaskans, and that's what's really important. And that's how we're going to move this state forward. You know, I come to you thrilled with the support you all have given me. And I want to tell you a quick reason why. My grandmother's 101 next week.
Wow.
101. She's still getting benefits she earned.
Wow.
My wife is AFT, and that's why there's health care in my home. And with your help, I'm going to get a new job. And I'm going to organize Congress. Because when I organize Congress, they're going to get it right on a couple of important things, like employee-free choice. They're going to make sure that we repeal the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset. We're going to make sure that everybody who works in this country can have a living wage. And we're going to make sure that the American dream is going to be alive and well, and that people no longer have to worry about staying afloat when they should be concerned about getting ahead. Because that's what this country's about. So I look out at this room full of friends, and I see strength, and I see unity, I see change I can believe in, and I see a better Alaska. I see a better America. That's why I'm in public service, and that's why I need your help. Because if we do this right, because the choices we're going to make in the next years are going to be big, they're going to transform how we live. If we do this right, the future is ours again. If we do this right with project labor agreements on a pipeline, project labor agreements on the new energy infrastructure that this state and this country needs, it's going to be jobs for everybody. It's going to be lower utility bills. It's going to be energy security for America. If we do this right, it's going to be health care for all Americans. So people no longer have to worry about going broke just because they got sick or got hurt. That's not part of the American dream. That's not what we bargained for. That's not what this country is all about. You know me. You know me from the time I spent in Juneau. You know I was never afraid to stand up for what was right, no matter what the odds were against me. And I want to reference just one fight that I took part in. And I know it's not my fight at the federal level, but I swore to you that the worst bill I ever saw was 141, the PERS-TERS bill. and you give me a chance to serve you in Washington, D.C., I will use that bully pulpit and all that comes with it to make sure that 141 gets fixed and taken back, because that was so wrong. We need to move forward as a state, and together we can do it. And I look at the results of yesterday's election, and I'm thrilled with how it turned out for me. And I notice there's a little confusion on the other side. My message to you is, it doesn't matter. No matter who emerges the winner on the Republican side, I'm going to beat them. People voted for Don Young and he loses, they know they've got a fighter in me. If people voted for Sean Parnell and he loses, they know they've got someone who's going to clean up Washington. Because we need to make sure that we're proud of the people we send to Washington, D.C. We need to make sure that they're effective in Congress. And I can be that guy for you. So I say, as this election comes up, I heard that Mark Baker said there's 69 days to go. I'm not counting. But for me, it doesn't matter whether it's Obama, Obegich, or Berkowitz. We're going to change things, and I need your help to do it. So I'm thrilled to have your support. Look forward to answering questions, and I'll be here for as long as it takes to make sure that we do the right thing for Alaska and for the working families of this state. Thank you.